when he left there after being a champion there and went back, and they had the first pick in the draft, the improvement that they made. They should win 48. Let's go 50 games. That's a hard number. They should be able to win 50 games. And for me, I like to be able to see, because the seeding is so difficult in the West, once you get to the playoffs, I would like to see them win a playoff series. Yep. I would consider that 50 wins, and if they could win any playoff series, I don't care who they're playing against, I would consider that to be successful. Last year, remember, we had Paul George, him and Russell there at OKC. We saw them during the regular season. We think, man, are they really a threat? Remember, we considered that to be a failure because they did not win a playoff series. I think LeBron, with this young group of talented basketball players, that is a good test of the first year.
The tangible things are 50-plus wins. 50 wins would have gotten you the 3 seed last year. So I'm going to include in there a top 4 seed out west and to advance in the playoffs until you play Golden State. So that might mean the second round if you end up being the 4 seed and they're the 1, but it could mean the conference finals if you're the 3 seed and Golden State's the 1. So to have your season continue until you play the most talented starting lineup in basketball history, that's the tangible success. I was going to say the intangible, but you...
My question, so you think they're better than every team in the West except for Golden State?
No, I didn't say that. I said once you get to a playoff series, I am going to, I'll tell you right now, I'll be picking the team with LeBron until they play the Warriors. The Rockets have a better roster. Utah might have a better roster. Oklahoma City, when Roberson comes back, might have a better roster. But what we know and what we've seen, I don't know, the last decade, is LeBron James in the playoffs is a massive problem if you are not a team with multiple first-ballot Hall of Famers.
And one of the biggest problems with the Lakers last season, this young team, I mean, inexperienced, Kuzma a rookie, Lonzo a rookie, both of them playing roles, and Lonzo being hurt the third part of the season last year, being out. They had the lead in, what, 50?
54 fourth quarters, and they lost 20 of those games.
This young group. Now, you just add LeBron to that, and LeBron, without question, is the best closer, regardless of what anyone says on television, radio, or anywhere else. You add that to the team that had to lead 50, there's only 82 games.
Only the Mavs blew more fourth-quarter leads than the Lakers last year. The Lakers 20 times had the lead in the fourth quarter and came away with a loss. So that instantly bakes in an extra, to me, 10 wins for him. But the intangibles, here are the things I'm going to be watching. I want to know what type of coach Luke Walton is. And I'm not prejudging it, because if I had prejudged Eric Spoelstra, I'd have been wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, this video cord. I was waiting when LeBron went to Miami for Pat Riley to take over. Now Eric Spoelstra he is building a coaching Hall of Fame resume. What he did last year, getting that Miami Heat team to the playoffs, he's a great coach, and I didn't know that at the time. So I'm going to have an open mind.
And it becomes very important. Dwayne Wade was monumental in telling LeBron you could trust Spoelstra as a coach. Now, Magic Johnson, that's what that first meeting was about. It's about you also coming here, but Magic and them believing that they could trust Luke Walton. So now I believe LeBron is bought in psychologically, and that becomes very important.
But the other things to watch for this year, because we know since the Lakers didn't get Paul George, since they didn't get Kawhi Leonard, they are missing the Robin to LeBron's Batman. That's the guy that I believe they will get this offseason. But that's not enough in today's NBA, just 2 guys. So I want to watch and see, is Brandon Ingram, by the end of the year, good enough to be the Kevin Love, Chris Bosh role?
Yes.
Can he be the 3rd best player on a champion? Can Lonzo be the best 4th option a LeBron team has had since Ray Allen in Miami? The first year Ray Allen was there. Like, those are the things to watch. Is the roster rounding out? Because while I think Kevin Durant's going to New York in a year, we don't know that. I don't think Kevin Durant knows that. You might have Golden State running the whole thing back minus DeMarcus Cousins a year from now. So do you have a credible championship window when LeBron's in year 17? That involves Ingram's development, Lonzo's development, the coach's development.
Quickly, Luke Walton talked about limiting LeBron's minutes. Are you on board with that as he enters this year?
I'm on board. LeBron signed a 3 and a 1. He's going to be there 4 years. You have to look at this long term, because you got to be ready to win a championship when Golden State also breaks up.
All right, we got to take a break. Coming up, we'll talk some baseball. Nick Swisher joins us to talk about Clayton Kershaw's big game.
Nick's somewhere sleeping.
Next on First Things First.
No. And then he's going to wake up and be yelling at us like...